Hi, Saif.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Yeah, you're doing well. And so, how are you feeling?
I have been always really, what can I say, like really amazed by the WordPress community at Nepal, and I have been here before on WordCamp Kathmandu or WordCamp Pokhara, and this time at WordCamp Kathmandu, and both times I have been blown away by the enthusiasm and the collaboration and the overall positive energy between the most respected seniors and the students and the freelancers, software developers, marketers, and the whole thing. It's really quite amazing, and the vibe is totally like not to be missed.
Thank you so much for the beautiful words.
Yeah.
It feels really good to hear you say that. So you were here in Nepal for WordCamp Pokhara.
Yeah.
Were you a speaker or?
Yeah. Last time I was a speaker as well.
Oh, okay. So the second time being a speaker?
I have been a speaker this time as well.
Yeah. So second time.
Yeah.
In Nepal as a speaker.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And best of luck for your presentation tomorrow. So
Thank you.
I wanted to know, how did you get involved into the WordPress industry? Yeah, WordPress ecosystem.
Okay, so it goes back. When I was a student in probably grade 7, it was in 2008 or 9. I basically loved what people were doing with WordPress. They were creating websites and publishing blogs, so it really amazed me. So I sought out some help with some seniors and elders who has already done it, and I reached out them to like tell me how to teach me how to do it. So they were very kind, and this has been the case for WordPress in all over the world. When you seek help with WordPress, there is like a pouring rain of information, help and support and mentoring. So you just have to seek. So what I did, and it basically opened a gateway to like a wonderful world that I got sucked into. So that's I started making websites at like 14, and I blogged a lot. Those at that time I was really young. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was doing it. I was loving it, and I kept going. And there was a time I was pulling out so much traffic for a website that the website couldn't handle it, and it was going frequently down. So then I thought about it, how to solve it, and then I founded my own company at like 17 or 16, and then I got into like product management and things like that. So WordPress helped me to like from the very beginning to where I am right now. I'm really what can I say?
You've come a long way.
Yeah, without WordPress I would be not in this area at all.
You said you learned about WordPress when you were grade 7.
Yeah.
That's too early to learn, I think, but
I had some get mentoring, to be honest. So and it was really easy. Setting up a WordPress website was really easy, because you have WordPress.com, and that's like a few clicks, and then there is if you know WordPress.org, it doesn't take that much difficulty to like set it up. So I kept going, I kept exploring, and things like fell into places of a big jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah. So you started as an entrepreneur in the beginning, I guess.
I started as a WordPress fan, I would say, not an entrepreneur. These things like came into later on.
Yeah,
so,
later on turned into an entrepreneur. Then how did it just go? How did it proceed? Like next thing, what did you do? Did you join? When did you join weDevs? You were at weDevs right now, right?
Yeah. So at 17, I founded my own company, and that was going well.
Yeah.
And then I went into university. I got into computer science. So I was really intrigued by computer science. I worked 4 years into it, and at about on 3.5 years there was like a job opportunity at weDevs, So I applied as a content writer. So because I was a full-time student, I couldn't contribute to, like, I couldn't do the job and do my study continuously full-time.
Yeah.
But the founders and the management was very nice. They said you don't need to come full-time. You can contribute part-time and we'll be okay with that. So that really clicked my transition to, like, from a fresh graduate to, like, WordPress industry. I joined at weDevs as a content writer, and after 6 months I got to understand my potential and I what I like to do, and I figured out product management is like the thing that I love the most, and I would really like to go in and do that. So then weDevs, like, promoted me as a product manager. I worked there about 1.5 years as a product manager first, and then I moved to Poptin Premium. Poptin and Premium. These are two separate brands of a same company.
Okay.
And I worked there for 1.5 years. So they are a vast company. They focus on WordPress, Shopify, Wix, and SaaS stuff.
Basically a website building.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff. So I oversaw like 11 products and did the whole
huge.
product management thing. And just recently on August, I started as lead product manager at weDevs again. So
back to weDevs.
back to weDevs, yeah.
Okay, so it has been, I think, a few years that you were doing full-time work in WordPress, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Like, do you feel great?
Yeah.
Where you are?
I love WordPress because the way it gets developed is there is no other software that that gets this frequent updates and this organized push from design, documentation, marketing, quality assurance, accessibility, and all the things that this make.wordpress has. All these different sections of the WordPress make community. So these things on other projects, like they happen in a different way, but in WordPress they happen in a more like centralized way, in a better way. So it keeps WordPress pushing and every year maybe it's incremental, but you can see that it's 2-3 years back we never heard of Gutenberg, and in 2022 you cannot even imagine a site without the block editor. So we have come this far, and we will go more in the future. So I really love how WordPress is being built by all the different genius minds around the world.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It has come really long, and every day it's improving. And I really like the current full site editing, the editor, the whole experience. It's really wonderful, since I'm myself a content creator and not really a coder. So for me, it's like really a blessing that I can do a lot of things without doing a single line of code. So it's brilliant.
It's amazing.
So I wanted to know, except from working in a company, WordPress company, are you involved in the community part of WordPress, local WordCamps or meetups?
I am. So in Dhaka there is a WordPress organizing community. So WordCamp Dhaka community. So I used to do the organizing things when I had like more of a regular, less of a responsibilities, but now the organizers, they're a separate team, so they take care of all the heavy lifting, and I don't have to like do them. So they organize all the meetups every month, and they'll do the collaborations. But most of the times I join, and I love the vibes of the community and how they come together. So what amazes me that a country like in Bangladesh, in Dhaka, there are like these groups of people who are doing it. But when you look from the top, these things are happening all over the floor, from Kenya, from Spain, Barcelona, Nepal, and things like that. So when you look at Dhaka for like a single meetup, it doesn't really that much holds a significance. This is a normal meetup. But when you look from the top, that maybe on the same day there have been like 30 plus or 50 plus meetups around the world.
And
so everyone is learning, everyone is contributing, and the community is getting strong, and somehow they are coming to WordPress. They are contributing to the WordPress economy, they are contributing to growing WordPress, and they are also directly contributing to open source and improve it. So it's how the WordPress community runs has come into this structure in an organized way, because open source is really a nice thing, but managing an open source project is a whole different thing. Even Linus Torvalds is already got frustrated with maintaining a Linux kernel. So that doesn't happen in WordPress. So the way the moderators and the Make WordPress community does things, I'm a huge fan of them. And I always basically I have subscribed to most of the communities. Most of the time I don't comment, but I always read those emails. So I'm like a silent supporter.
Contributor. Participating is also part of contributing. And you said a very beautiful thing. I really had not thought that way, that you said when you look at it from the top, that you see a lot of meetups are happening worldwide, and in each meetup I think at least one person, a new person is learning WordPress, learning about WordPress. And WordPress is basically for me as a content creator, I believe that it's giving people the opportunities to express whatever they have, their ideas, their opinions, and the ideas they have, whichever thing they want to share. So by doing that, we are sort of contributing. So it feels really great.
It's also empowering people. So there are many businesses who are earning a lot more because of WordPress, because they are maintaining a full-scale business with WordPress. They are maintaining many stuff with WordPress, like they are maintaining their accounting, working software, and other things. So it really helps them to like their day-to-day work, and their it adds value to their life, and makes their lifestyle a little bit better.
Yeah, that's true. Specifically for a country like ours, where unemployment is a major problem. So it is really helping to solve it to some extent. We can say that.
The WordPress community and the WordPress economy both are growing.
Along with that, we all are growing.
Exactly. So it's like a vice versa kind of thing. You grow, WordPress grow, you grow. So it's a very beautiful thing.
Since you are here as a speaker, so how excited are you about your talk tomorrow?
I am. So this is a topic that I'm very like enthusiastic and passionate, and want to get myself to deliver it to the audience. So I will be talking about typography. So typography is a huge part of the web and WordPress as well, because recently WordPress org homepage got a revamp, and it has got a new facelift, and you can see the new typography, and even the emails that we were subscribed to, the email templates got updated, they got nicer fonts and things like that. And WordPress was like not the cool kid in UI UX, but now it is really cool with the new updates in UI and UX. So really excited about tomorrow's talk.
Okay, we're really looking forward to it. At the end, how excited are you about WordCamp Asia, which is happening very soon?
So
what your plans are?
So I was one of those broken heart kids when the WordCamp Asia got cancelled in 2020. I was like really looking.
You must be very happy now.
So I was really looking forward to it, but it got cancelled because of COVID. So it is back now, and I'm really excited, and hopefully we are going to there, and we'll be like having a very nice conversation with all over the people from the world. And I encourage, if you can join, you should join, because this is the first time that Asia is getting their own WordCamp. So all over, people from all over the Asia should come forward and contribute as much they can. I will be doing my part, so I'll be trying to contribute as much as I can, and hoping others would do as well.
Yeah, we should do it, of course. Thank you so much for coming to Nepal and participating as a speaker in WordCamp Kathmandu 2022. You add really great value to WordCamp, our audience. For our audience, I believe that your talk will be very useful to our audience. And thanks for talking to me right now.
Sure. It was a very pleasant experience talking to you and the whole WordCamp Kathmandu team, because the way you guys it happened really fast, but you guys have made it like super cool, super organized, and super friendly, and everything is super excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to the organizing team, and thanks for having me as well.
Thank you.